What's poppin', mango? This is your boy Black Ginger back with another episode. And in today's video, we're going back to the beautiful island of Koh Tao. Hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Get fired up. I don't really remember what time I woke up today, but as soon as I did, I headed out for breakfast at the Blue Waters on Sairi Beach. It's actually kind of crazy because before this trip, I fully expected myself to lose weight from a combination of, traveling, being around new food I've never seen before, and finally being in charge of my well-being for like the first time in my life. So it was actually a surprise when I came home and I somehow gained 15 pounds. It must have been a combination of finally being happy and eating more than 3 meals a day for once. And since I've been home, I've actually lost those 15 pounds, so that sucks. After breakfast, I went on my moped and I just drove around the island for like an hour. Literally, I had no plans. I was just living. I don't think I've ever really been this at peace and this happy with myself, ever. I eventually headed back to my hostel to rent some snorkel gear, and then I headed to Sainuan Beach to meet some Dutch guys I met at the bars last night. I actually did have fun hanging out with these guys, but eventually I just wanted to be alone again, so I headed over to Tanote Bay to go snorkeling. It actually was a really great time until...
Okay, so now when I first heard about Koh Tao, I was told I should come here because it's like the best place in the entire world to go diving. Excuse me, chicken. I heard it's because it's the best place in the world to go diving, but due to a chicken, relax. Due to a series of like money issues and timing issues, diving doesn't really look like it was going to be an option for me for this trip. So I decided to do the next best thing and go snorkeling. Now, if you recall, I have ichthyophobia, and if you know what that means, it means that I need to find a new place for this video because this chicken is annoying. So as I was saying, yeah, ichthyophobia, fear of fish. So I don't know if I thought I could just get past it while I was scuba diving or snorkeling, but just let me tell you, I went snorkeling just now by the bay, and I was literally surrounded by about 1,000 fish. It was a school of fish. I think it was 1,000. I want to say it was, no, I know for a fact it was over 500. I want to say maybe closer to 800, but it felt like 1,000 fish surrounding me. They were just swimming, literally swimming around me. Like,
this is literally not an exaggeration. There was a wall of fish surrounding me. I felt like the Avatar, but like replaced the elements with fish for some reason. I don't know. And there was literally like hundreds of fish. I tried to look through the wall of fish in front of me or behind me, and anytime I looked through them, it was just more and more fish. Like, I literally could not see through the wall of fish. That's how thick they were. That's how big. And they were like this big, maybe this big. I don't know. They were small fish, so it was easy for them to be surrounding me, but they were in masses. I don't know why they came to swarm me today. I don't know why this happened, but it happened.
I wish I had a GoPro so you guys could have seen like how crazy and amazing and scary, well, you guys wouldn't have been scared, but how crazy and amazing that was. But next trip, I promise I'll have a GoPro and I'll have some better shots for you guys, so bear with me. Thanks.
Back at my hostel, I finally had the chance to meet my roommates, Alan from Switzerland and Jacob from Sweden, and ironically they were both here, not together, but they were both here to learn how to scuba dive, just like I planned to do. Me and Alan ended up going out for burgers at the Fishbowl, and Jacob stayed back because he was still recovering from today's scuba training. I don't really know how I did it, but I somehow convinced Jacob to come party with me tonight, even though he hurt his leg diving today. So we started our night at the spanking bar that I found yesterday, and we ended up playing this one game that, at the time I wasn't really sure what it was called, but apparently it's either called Stump or Hammerschlagen, and all you gotta do is you get a hammer, you throw it up in the air, you catch it, and you slam it down on a nail. It sounds easy. So it's this drinking game, and I saw a bunch of other people playing it before me, so I didn't see any issues. So me and Jacob were playing it, and at one point he hits the nail kind of awkwardly, and it flies up and it stabs me in the forehead. It was no problem. It probably should have been a good place to stop playing, but we just kept going anyway because, like I said, I didn't see this happen to anybody else. I thought it was like a fluke, like a once-in-a-lifetime thing, like getting arrested for shrooms in Thailand, whatever. So we keep playing, and then again, Jacob hits the freaking nail, and this time it goes zoom, like it flies. Sorry, I'm yelling, but it flies past my face. And that was when we were like, yeah, we should probably stop playing this game and move on to the next bar. So I drove us into town tonight on my moped, And since I was driving a stranger, I wanted to be like extra safe and careful. So I knew I should not drink tonight. So I only had a few beers, and I know it's stupid. I know. I don't want to lie to you guys. Just know that I'm kind of stupid. I actually had a pretty good time tonight. I was dancing with some great girls. I was meeting some amazing new people. I even had some midnight street food again. 10-10 night, if I had to say. I met this one guy at the bar tonight, and I swear all I remember was we were having a good time together. We were talking. I could have sworn we were talking to some girls together, you know, but I don't know. Maybe I was mistaken. So when the night's over, I was like, hey, man, like, you want to ride home on my moped? The only reason why I had room on the back of my bike is because at some point in the night, I ended up losing Jacob. So, yeah, I don't know. I felt kind of concerned, but at the same time, he was the same age as me, and we were both traveling solo. So I figured if I can survive a drunken night, hopefully he could too. So I offer this guy a ride home from the bar. He points in a direction, I start driving. He keeps pointing, I keep following his lead. Simple. Then things got a little weird. So this is weird for me, kind of, I guess. But it happened, so I want to just share it with you guys because this is one of the dangers of traveling, especially when you're traveling solo. If it happens to me, it can definitely happen to you. So I want you guys to be prepared for your future trips, and I want you guys to stay smart and don't make the same mistakes as me. So I'm driving this dude home, and keep in mind that everywhere in Koh Tao is like a 15-minute drive maximum. The island is pretty small. So we're driving for like 7, 8, 10 minutes tops, and out of nowhere, this man just nonchalant. He just reaches forward and just grabs my dick. And he did it like so nonchalantly, like he thought that, I don't know if I was sending him signals, but I did not mean to be sending him this signal. So, you know, I'm a reasonable person. So I look back very calmly and I'm like, hey bro, I'm sorry for like if I gave you a misunderstanding, but I'm not gay. This man, now remember his hand is still on my dick when this is happening. His hand, I'll tell you when his hand comes off my dick. His hand's still on my dick right now. This man had the audacity. I said, I'm not gay. This man held the audacity to say, oh no, me neither. His hand is still on my penis. So that response kind of threw me because I'm like, okay, so you're not gay, but your hand is still on my dick. So I turn around and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna need you to let go of my penis. He says, why? I was on my last nerve, guys. I was on my last nerve. So now I'm mad because I'm trying to be nice. I was doing him a favor. I'm trying to be nice. I didn't even come off rude when he came on to me. So why is he being a weirdo, bro? So now I'm mad, okay? So I look back and I'm like, listen, man, like, I don't know what you're trying to do right now, but I don't like it. So if I had to pull this bike over right now, I promise you're not going to be smiling anymore. Luckily, the dude was smaller than me, so I was pretty confident that if it came down to it, I was going to beat his ass. And then he let go of me. And I was like, okay, now tell me the name of your hostel, because I just wanted to put it into my GPS and go straight there. I honestly probably would have just left him on the street right there, but he was drunk. It was like 4 a.m. It's pitch black outside, and I'm not a piece of shit. But when he finally gave me the name of his hostel, I was even more pissed off because the GPS said it was 10 minutes in the opposite direction from where we're freaking heading right now. Bro, like, what was your plan for me tonight? Where were you taking me? What did you think was going to happen? You thought I was going to you in the middle of the jungle? I don't understand. And this is the icing on the cake, because when I get back to my hostel, this dude DMs me on Instagram and he's like trying to tell me that he's not gay. What? I don't know what this dude's problem was. And also, Jacob was not back at the hostel when I got there. I was a little concerned because I talked him into coming out tonight, so I don't know. I felt kind of bad. I was just hoping he was okay, but you know, there was nothing I could really do tonight, so I went to bed. I woke up today to the sound of the door closing. It was Jacob, and I had a million questions. So long story short, Jacob basically met this Thai girl at the party last night. They had a good time. They hit it off. He eventually ends up going home with her, and he tells me that they sleep together, but they didn't have sex. They just slept in the same bed. And when he woke up, he was missing a 3,000 baht from his wallet. That is 100 American dollars. And basically, when he confronted this girl about it, she said that she did not rob him, even though it was only the two of them last night. So there was nobody else who could have robbed him. I felt pretty bad for the guy, but at least he was still alive. But I think that's a good place to end today's episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Comment down below your favorite soda. And if you don't like soda, say that too. Ever since I was a kid, I've been ordering a Shirley Temple basically anywhere that they'll let me order one. And if you don't know what that is, it's Sprite soda mixed with cherry juice or like grenadine. I don't really know, but let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you all for watching. Live forward, learn backwards. Peace. What's up, guys? I haven't gotten a haircut since December 2019, so I'm thinking whenever we hit 500 subscribers on the channel, I'm going to cut my own hair. I don't know if it's going to be good, I don't know if it's going to be bad, but it's going to happen at 500 subs. So keep sharing, keep liking, keep being real.